We're going to begin with that bitter showdown over the secret Republican memo and a brand new attack from President Trump against the top leadership of the FBI and his own Justice Department after they warned against the release of that memo. I want to go right to our Chief Justice Correspondent, Pierre Thomas. And Pierre, this is an extraordinary attack from the president.
Yes, good morning, George. The president is on the attack, just tweeting. The top leadership and investigators of the FBI and the Justice Department have politicized the sacred investigative process in favor of Democrats against Republicans, something which would have been unthinkable just a short time ago. Rank and file are great people.
This morning, with the White House poised to authorize the release of that controversial GOP memo against the wishes of the FBI, President Trump is ignoring questions.
Mr. President, what about the FBI director's grave concerns? Don't you trust him?
At a speech at the RNC overnight, the president sounding upbeat.
Did anybody not see the State of the Union? Because even the haters back there gave us good reviews on that one.
But not mentioning that memo, which sources tell ABC News suggests the FBI showed political bias against the president. The president suggesting after the State of the Union that he wants that memo made public.
Let's release the memo. Oh, yeah, don't worry. 100%.
But his hand-picked FBI director, Christopher Wray, flatly disagrees. FBI officials issuing a statement about their grave concerns about material omissions and the memo's accuracy. Wray backed by the more than 13,000-member FBI Agents Association, thanking him for standing shoulder to shoulder with the men and women of the FBI. House Speaker Paul Ryan says the memo is not an indictment of the FBI or the Mueller investigation.
If mistakes were made and if individuals did something wrong, then it is our job as the legislative branch of government to conduct oversight over the executive branch if abuses were made.
But Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee say the memo is pure politics.
It seems to be based in an effort to undermine Bob Mueller to protect the president. I have not seen a shred of evidence that would suggest that there's been an abuse in the Russia investigation.
The report was written by Republicans on that committee, chaired by Congressman Devin Nunes, an ally of President Trump who served on his transition team. Sources tell ABC News it accuses the Justice Department of acting inappropriately when it sought a surveillance warrant in October of 2016 for a former Trump campaign advisor suspected of being a Russian agent. Critics say the document is cherry-picked. And a top Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee is now openly supporting the FBI director, who is in defiance of the president.
I would tell you there's no FBI director that hasn't faced undue political pressure, and I think he's handling the pressure well.
Former FBI Director James Comey last night weighing in with a tweet, quote, "All should appreciate the FBI speaking up. I wish more of our leaders would, but take heart. American history shows that in the long run, weasels and liars never hold the field. So as long as good people stand up." George, weasels, liars, this is clearly now completely personal between Comey and the president.
Between Comey and the president, but that's not all, Pierre. You've been covering the Justice Department for 30 years. The president in that tweet said it's kind of unthinkable what he's accusing the leadership of the FBI and the Justice Department of doing. But what's really unthinkable here is this kind of open warfare, open attack from the president.
This is extraordinary. And you had the FBI director laying out his independence, in open defiance of the president. They're all waiting to see if this memo is going to be released. Comey and the leadership have been, weighing in from the outside. Now we expect Wray to respond to the president after this memo comes out, George. And again, they're waiting on the memo to be released and to see how the FBI rank and file respond to it.
Okay, Pierre, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.